listening to Those Dad Guys, because the moms have their podcasts, so why shouldn't we? Huh? Here are Joe Seiler and Paul Black, Those Dad Guys.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Those Dad Guys. We are doing patio sessions, but not on the patio, strange enough. As usual, I'm Joe, he's Paul.
What's going on, everybody? Patio Sessions with a twist.
With a twist. I like that. We are live from Furnace Room Brewery right here in Georgetown, Ontario.
Beautiful Georgetown.
And beautiful brewery.
Oh my gosh. First of all, look at our setup.
Yeah.
We didn't bring that. This is here.
They brought us some armchairs and a whole bunch of beers to try today. So that'll be pretty cool. But great people.
Yeah.
Just really, really cool. And
so welcoming. So it's such a homely feel too, right? Everybody's friends when it's cheers.
And it's a long weekend.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
You can't.
You know what? I think before we go any further, we should have a drink.
Let's try.
We have enough here.
That's it. They have 7. They actually have 6, 4 core beer.
Yep.
And then 2 seasonal.
Okay.
So the seasonal is the Frontier and the Apricot.
All right.
The other 4 we'll get into later. But Saturdays they do a sour session.
Right.
So it's like a micro. Batch,
like a small batch,
if you will. Yeah,
kind of. Yeah.
And we were lucky enough. Yesterday they had an event here that was off the chains.
Yeah,
and
it's a long weekend. Why not?
I know, right? But fortunately, there's a sour here, number 7. That's their. And
you've been
session.
looking so forward to the sour.
Oh my gosh! I texted Dan. I've been working with him to get this all sorted, and that was my first text this morning. I'm like, Dan, tell me some sours left over. He's like, I can't promise anything.
All right. So what are we trying first? We're trying the Apricot Astronaut.
Yeah, the Apricot Astronaut. Let me see here. So every beer has a story. So once every 300 years, something magical happens in the galaxy. A bright orange planet enters the solar system and can be seen from Earth.
Wow.
Astronaut Eddie Appelkoos has been commissioned to explore the wonders of this new world. And each can has a story. There's more to it.
Yeah.
That's got me excited.
All right. Well, let's give it a try. Again, not going to have the We're going to do the cheers.
Chin. Cheers. Oh, look at these little mugs.
You know what? For a fruit beer,
right?
That's not bad.
I'm gonna wholeheartedly agree on that one. I'm gonna take another.
That actually is quite nice.
It just has that hint of apricot. It's not like in your face apricot. It tastes like a traditional beer.
Look, I've tried some fruit beers.
Oh, lucky you.
Well, you know what? You try things.
Yeah, I guess.
And I haven't liked most of them.
Yeah.
I can be honest and say I like that beer.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
a nice beer.
Yeah. It's light.
Yeah. All right, so here we are. We're at this amazing brewery doing patio sessions with a twist.
Yeah, I like it.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I got to give you a renovation update.
Okay.
How could I go without doing a renovation update?
Right?
We are 99% done.
That's fantastic.
I am able to use my kitchen this weekend. It's fantastic. It's funny because beginning of last week, the guys were like, okay, we should be able to have you in your kitchen on Friday. And I'm like, okay. And then literally on Wednesday, I gave them a list of 28 things.
Okay.
I'm like, these 28 things need to get done. 28 things.
That's a lot of things.
And the guy says to me, all small things.
Yeah.
Not small things to me.
No.
Not at all. And sure enough, they got 27 of the 28 things done. There's one thing left to be done. It's going to be done this week.
Come on.
Yeah. So Friday, after they were finished, I said, bring the team. So the plumber, the electrician, bring all of the guys who worked on the house. I said, bring them all back. I had some beers in the fridge.
Nice.
And we just kind of christened the kitchen.
Nice. Yeah. That sounds weird.
It's funny though,
So you had an orgy, is what you're telling me.
No.
Because this isn't christening something. Yeah.
We just drank a lot of beer.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying. When you christen a bedroom, you're not having a drink.
Okay, that's better when you christen a child.
Well, there you
go.
Let's get weird.
See?
Let's get weird.
I'm just saying.
We're just on the first one.
Just trying to prove you wrong here. So anyway, had everyone over and we just but now it's funny because you've had your kitchen totally redone before.
Oh, yeah.
Do you find that at least for the first few days, you're cleaning everything all the time?
Yeah, for sure. You need it meticulous. You need it gorgeous. I feel
like I'm a bartender and I've got a rag all the time and I'm making sure the counter's clean.
Yeah.
And the dishes are getting done. It's there's one dish and I'm like, get it done?
Yeah.
Get it done. I don't care. Like, and it's funny because we got the brand new dishwasher, right? So I'm looking through the manual, and sure enough, you're gonna hear that doorbell a lot because that's people.
That's how impressive.
It's people coming in and out. It's great.
You know, this was in 2018. They came out December 14th, 2018. They opened up. They had 2 mandatory expansions.
Mandatory.
Like, not because they just wanted to. They had to make it happen for the demand.
Yeah.
So
they probably kept their place clean like crazy, like me.
Exactly.
But but now I'm telling we got the new dishwasher. See that little segue?
Yeah.
We got the new dishwasher, and I'm trying to. I looked in the manual, right? Because I read every manual for every new
Yeah,
appliance.
you would.
Well, they're connected to Wi-Fi. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm looking, and it shows how you should properly load your dishwasher. I'm like, no one's ever loading their dishwasher. No. Not crazy. A chance.
You told me about the hidden tray at the top that I thought was for spatulas.
I got in a fight with my mom because she said the same thing, but it says it's for cutlery.
Wow.
So, whatever. So, anyway, renovation is 99% done. Hope to be 100% done this week.
Yeah.
Which means Friday next week, kitchen show.
Kitchen show.
Live from the new kitchen. We're going to do that.
I'm excited.
So,
what are you making for us?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about that.
Well, hey.
So I guess I got to cook before?
I'm going to put in my order for chicken and waffles. I'd really like that. Yeah. But you're not going to use your...
Deep fryer in the house? I learned that from your wife.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not doing deep fryer in the house.
So you had the party or the christening, if you will, on Friday night?
Then we drank a bunch of beer.
Yeah.
And then neighbor, the legend, the legend, and his son Owen came over, drank some more beer.
Nice.
And just all these beer bottles. Heather's like, you guys drank a lot of beer.
Yeah.
You guys drank a lot of beer.
Six isn't a lot. Six is
I had
typical.
6 in the beginning.
Oh, and then you continued.
These guys came over and I had more. So it was enough. Let's just say that. There was 2 cases of beer on my counter.
Nice. So it sounded like you had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
On Friday. So my Saturday, my daughter went to Zia's house.
Zia!
Guess who else went to Zia's?
No idea.
The dog.
Okay.
So it was just my wife and I.
Oh, how's that happen?
I don't know, but I was excited.
Yeah.
So, you do your typical thing when your kids and dog aren't around.
Go to Walmart.
And Costco. Mostly Costco.
We go to Walmart.
Then I get home and I watch some Forge FC. And then she's like, I want to watch a movie.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. And when I saw this actor, I'm like, immediately, what's the first movie I think of? So I'm going to do it for you.
Okay.
Okay? So the movie we watched was The Way Back.
Okay.
Ben Affleck. First movie you think of?
Armageddon.
Really?
Yeah.
I went Chasing Amy.
Excellent movie.
Yes.
But Armageddon right away.
And my wife says there's no second guessing Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, I get that. That's the obvious answer for women.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I believe.
Jersey Girl was a close second. Rom-com.
Wasn't he in Glee too?
Yeah, probably. Him and J-Lo when they were together.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
How'd that movie do?
Yeah, how'd that relationship do?
Yeah, no, I think of Armageddon. I loved Armageddon. I thought that was a great movie.
Did you cry? Did you cry at the end?
I'm not going to say I full on cried, but there may have been a tear.
There was tears.
There may have been a tear.
For sure, man.
Look, man.
Like, who does that?
When he was all... Like Bruce Willis, he took the hint and died, and Ben Affleck is, whatever, Harry, whatever.
Yeah.
No, it was sad.
Yeah.
I don't like to see Bruce Willis die because he's John McClane.
That's true. But I don't know. I was going to say Ben Affleck does a lot of great movies, but then you bring up Jiggly, and you can't say that anymore.
But you know what? Ben Affleck was in Argo, which was also a good movie.
Yeah.
Gone Girl, which was also a good movie with a sweet twist.
Yeah.
And it had Doogie Howser in it.
Yeah.
Which was kind of fun. A lot of these movies, you probably have no idea what they are because,
Gone Girl, I saw.
They're not Wrong Girl.
And the women are typically that crazy, so I wasn't surprised with the outcome.
Yeah. But it was kind of neat. So I gotta be honest, I'm a big Ben Affleck fan. Mm-hmm. So should we move on to another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you want to try?
Let's try number 7.
Number 7. Is that your sour
That's
already?
That's our sour.
You're going right for it, eh?
Man, let me tell you, Kyle brought up these trays. He's manning the taps today. And I'm like, I'm dying to try this sour, but I can't try it until we're live. So
we went fruit beer. Now can you tell me anything do you have anything on this sour?
There's nothing on this sour. It's a wild berry sour.
Okay.
Kettle sour.
Okay.
And it's their first. This is their first sour of the sour sessions.
That's right. It was this past Saturday.
Yep.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
They had a huge event with live bands, food trucks, all this stuff.
Awesome.
So
let's give it a run.
Chin. Oh my God.
That's nice. So far, I'm going to say 2 for 2. I don't have a problem.
Now I can see why they have mandatory expansions every little bit.
We may want to do the show here every Sunday now.
Right? Mm-hmm. This tastes like candy.
Yeah, which is scary.
Yeah.
Which is very scary.
Like, I don't think you could, get loaded on this.
Yeah.
Not that you're looking to get loaded every time you drink, but...
Well, some are.
I mean...
So, let me
ask... This could be like a morning beer.
I love it.
This is like a pre-noon beer.
It goes with it. It's great. The women can have their mimosas, and we can have the wild berry sour.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm not going to have a problem with that. Let me ask you this. It's a long weekend.
Yeah.
What do you do for long weekend eats? You're going to find a lot of this episode, by the way, is going to be food-based.
Yeah.
Because as I was, Anthony goes, "Oh, you're going to talk about food again?" I said, "Son, we talk about what we know.
Talk about what you know.
What we know." So what are some of your long weekend eats?
Man,
because long weekends are generally reserved for barbecuing.
Yeah.
A lot of guys I'm already seeing on Facebook are firing up the smokers this weekend. So what are some of your long weekend eats?
I'm sure I would have been smoking something today.
Yeah.
If we weren't doing the show.
Yeah.
But I missed the boat on it. But I'm going to do the smoking next weekend for NFL kickoff.
We still got another day, right?
Yeah, I don't have the time. Tomorrow's nap time.
Tomorrow's nap day.
Yeah, but typically it's throwing something in the smoker. I did see a bunch of guys on Facebook today. They're putting their briskets in and stuff like that.
Yeah, like 4:30 in the morning and stuff like that.
My wife bought a brisket yesterday.
Yeah.
Because it was on a 6 sale. And so that's typically what it would have been.
Yep.
A nice little... But usually on long weekends... I don't know. Has long weekends lost its luster because of COVID?
I think this year, because every weekend, I can barbecue on a Friday at noon because I'm home.
What about you? Maybe you're going to give me some ideas.
Not really. Like generally, it's I'll fire up the barbecue. If I can fire up a smoker or whatever, I'll do ribs or I'll do a brisket in the smoker. So I still like my ribs better on the barbecue the way
really,
I do them. Yeah.
That's
because I do them indirect anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just not as long.
What if you get the smoke pouch for the for
I've
your
done
barbecue?
That. That's what I used to do.
Okay.
So before I had a smoker, that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I generally like my ribs the way I do them on the barbecue. But again, I'm still getting used to using the smoker.
Yeah.
This is my first year having it, right? So still kind of learning it. But but basics hamburgers, honestly, like homemade hamburgers, nothing like a homemade hamburger.
Yeah.
Sausages, hot dogs. I know you give me shit because I'll get sausages from wherever, but it's not from wherever. It's I'll get Fortino's.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll buy the Mark Angelo stuff. Is it's like I need sausages and I can't go anywhere other than Freshco.
Lord. Oh Lord.
But yeah,
Can we talk about hot dogs for a second?
Yeah.
So, my daughter had her friends over, and I went to Forgino's and got some of the jumbo hot dogs, all beef.
Okay, jumbo, Schneider's or Shopsies?
Sure, let's just go Shopsies for fun. I don't know.
Shopsies.
Who knows?
You ever been to Shopsies in Toronto?
No.
Oh, we used to go there.
You remember when Shopsies was in the Orange Julius stations?
No.
Oh, yeah. In Hamilton, there was a place, Orange Julius stand, that had the Shopsies dogs. Anyways, I digress. Did you ever eat raw hot dogs when you were growing up?
You know what's funny? My dad used to do it all the time. Okay? All the time. Can I say I've never done it?
Yeah.
No, I can't say I've never done it. I have at some point had a raw hot dog in my life.
I'm going to tell you that I used to, but it's the most disgusting thing now. Even just asking you brought some uncertainty in my chest. You know?
It's funny, right? Because
then you wave your hot dog, maybe, pretend.
Never did that. I'm going to be honest, I never did that. But my dad used to do it with potatoes too. And that'll give you worms.
Come on, raw potatoes.
Yeah. Not he wouldn't eat a potato like an apple, but if he was slicing potatoes up, he'd fire a slice back. Again, I thought nothing of it, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah.
But then mom's like, that'll give you worms. I'm like, maybe, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to have it then if it's going to give you worms.
That's it.
But it's raw.
I'm having all these visuals in my head and it's disgusting.
Think about raw hot dog.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't know what your family is like when it comes to hot dogs. Heather won't eat regular hot dogs. She has to have chicken.
Okay. Yeah. I shouldn't make a face because I like chicken dogs when I was a kid in camp.
I don't mind chicken dog. I'll have it because we make them. I'm a big all beef guy. I think Costco has the best hot dogs in the world.
Yeah.
There was a while where it's like if Heather was working late or something like this before we had the baby, I would say, hey kids, we're going out for dinner. We're going to Costco.
Yeah.
Where else can you get dinner for $10?
Yeah, exactly.
So, all beef hot dogs, whatever. Anthony, I don't like all beef hot dogs.
Really, eh?
I said to him, how do you not like all beef hot dogs? It makes no sense to me.
I'm going to tell you, my wife is also all beef.
Yeah.
I'm just like, give me a fucking hot dog.
That's fair.
Do you know what I mean? I'm
fair.
not asking the street meat what kind of dogs he's barbecuing.
No, but street meat hot dogs, nothing like them.
Right? And that nice cut. I used to have a neighbor where we used to live. Actually,
cross-cut?
No, he would do the lines, like diagonal cuts.
Yeah.
He lived in the building on the other side of us.
Yeah.
And he would walk his dog Spike. He came to
I know who that guy is.
Yeah, he came into my backyard because he used to own a hot dog stand in Kitchener.
Come on.
So he came down and he was showing me how to cut the hot dog and the sausage.
For real?
For real. Can never still get it right.
Nah.
No, I just stopped.
I don't even bother.
No.
I poke them.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't even poke them.
I don't even know if you're supposed to.
I like them when they split down the center.
You know what I did? Like I used to do? I used to split them down the center and stuff them with like processed cheese.
My dad used to do that.
And then I stopped because it was way too much work.
Yeah.
Way too much work. So, so Anthony won't eat all beef hot dogs. He won't even touch them. So he's like, he will have a regular hot dog like you. Generally, we have chicken dogs in the house because, the big ones though. I can't eat small ones anymore. Like I got to eat like not foot longs, but the ones that are wider, like juicy jumbos.
Yeah.
That's what I got to eat. I can't eat the little skinny red hots anymore.
Sesame seed bun or regular?
I'm going to take what I can get.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm not going to lie to you. I would prefer a regular bun over a sesame seed bun.
For real, okay.
Yeah.
I did sesame seed when I went to the store and bought everything because there was nothing in the house and we had these unexpected visitors.
Yeah, unexpected?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
why wouldn't you?
But, I just went to the Forgino's, bought some stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry about that. That was a total sideways to hot dogs.
You know what? Totally fine. And look, I like hot dogs. I'll eat hot dogs on a long weekend. So.
My brother might get a little kick out of this.
Why is that?
When we have long weekends and we all get together with my brother, he puts on the best feast.
Does he?
Yeah, because he'll do...
Don't tell me his chicken wings.
No.
Don't bother, because guess what?
He does his...
Chicken Wing Joe is firing up some chicken wings tonight.
He does his ribs.
Yep.
He does twice baked.
Love twice baked.
Right? I think
he did them for your... He did those for your Super Bowl party.
Yeah. Like, he's legit on that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
he still wants to have a chicken wing off with me. I'm like,
Oh, no, I talked to him the other day. He's like, no, man, you stick to your wings. That's good. He'll do his ribs.
That's what I'm talking about. He understands now.
Yeah.
Should we move on to number 6? Let's get this paddle out of the way. Oh, what am I drinking here, Paul?
Let me tell you what you're drinking. Number 6 is the Fountain Green. So it's a
we
seasonal.
got a Fountain Green here somewhere.
So essentially what we've done right now is we've done seasonal.
Okay. And then that's
Session
core 4.
sour.
Yes.
And then another seasonal, then we'll move into the core 4.
Oh, look, Fountain Green from down our way. Nestled in the rocky hills of the Niagara Escarpment, along the Black Creek lies a tiny settlement once called Fountain Green. Known for its rich lime industry, the village was renamed Limehouse in the mid-1800s.
Okay.
Today, the natural landscape in and around the area are spectacular. A hidden paradise. That's the Fountain Green.
All right.
And that's my commercial read for it. So
that's fantastic.
Cheers.
CTV. Tastes like evergreen trees.
I can be honest, I don't like this one as much as I've liked the first two.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably listening to us now down there going, whatever, God.
Get out of our brewery. Can I say floral?
You can say floral.
Is that, yeah?
I'm sure you can.
But I'm still not mad at it.
Reminds me of an IPA.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong for sure on that.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what you say. You know what? We've talked so much about food already and some beverages. Let's break this up. Let's do this. Okay? Let's do this.
What the hell are these kids listening to?
Okay. So, We're gonna go with a throwback.
Okay, but not Color Me Mad.
No, you said Color Me Bad last week, and I've got it. But I found out this week. So this is like when our parents were saying, "What the hell are these kids listening to?"
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I found something out this week. I was all set. I've got Color Me Bad lyrics right here for "I Want to Sex You Up." We're gonna save
that's the song. That's the song too.
Okay, we're gonna say there were two versions of that song. Remember, there was the radio version, and then there was the album version, where there was a whole new verse.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I found out something. If I say the words "to the extreme" to you,
I rock a mic like a fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
30 years ago, Vanilla Ice's "To the Extreme."
Excuse me.
Yeah.
30?
Yes.
30 years ago.
30 years ago,
Okay.
"To the Extreme" was released. So, and it's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine. We went back and forth on Facebook, and I remember Ice Ice Baby came out, and I was like, "Oh man, this song is amazing!" And I couldn't find the tape anywhere.
Yeah.
And we went to like a dance, like a school dance.
Yeah.
And I went to the DJ and I offered him money for his tape. I'm like, give it, and he wouldn't sell it to me. He wouldn't because I mean, he had it. You couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
I offered him money. I was because I was all about Vanilla.
Was it your lunch money?
No, I had a paper route, man.
Yeah, that's true.
100%.
My brother, when he was reading the liner notes, when you could sing along, he was like, "Yo, Vip, let's kick it." I swear to God, he did. To this day, I don't know if he's being a smart ass or is being for real. But Scott, you remember, "Yo, Vip, let's kick it." So what do you got?
You would think I was going to do Ice Ice Baby.
You would hope.
It's too obvious.
All right.
So instead, I chose to do the second single off the "To the Extreme" album.
Okay.
Play That Funky Music.
Oh, come on.
Okay. So we all know that the chorus is "Play that funky music, white boy." Basically ripped. I'm pretty sure he didn't get clearance for that one either.
Lay down and boogie and play that funky music.
Right, until you die. So I know he got clearance for nothing on that album. I'm sure him and MC Hammer just decided, you know what?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Who cares? That's what was like. So here we go.
They were trailblazers.
Sure.
Okay.
Vanilla Ice, "Play That Funky Music." I'm back, and I'm ringing the bell. A rockin' on the mic while the fly girls yell. In ecstasy in the back of me. Well, that's my DJ D Shay cutting all of them Z's. Hitting hard, and the girlies going crazy. Vanilla's on the mic. Man, I'm not lazy. It's a rhyme. I'm letting my drug kick in. It controls my mouth, and I begin to just let it flow. Let my concepts go. My posse's to the side yelling, "Go, Vanilla, go." Smooth, cause that's the way I will be. And if you don't give a damn, then why you staring at me? So get off, cause I control the stage. There's no dissing allowed. I'm in my own phase. The girlies say they love me, and that's okay. And I can dance better than any kid or play.
Whoa, no he didn't. No, he didn't put them on blast. Oh my gosh.
First of all, wow, he put Kid and Play on blast.
He did. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Oh my God. Did we know this when we were liking Vanilla Ice?
I know, but I don't think Kid and Play were like, I don't give a shit what you say.
What was that by the time they were doing House Party 17?
It's probably, they're like, look, man, look, boy. You know, we've been doing House Party since like you were like little kid rolling in a 5.0 down.
Rob Van Winkle, huh?
That's it, eh? And he's been funny. Anyway. He's on like some deck building show on HGTV.
Yeah.
I'm like, I watched him on like I don't know, Real World or one of those MTV shows. I was like, go Vanilla, go.
That was horrible.
It's not good, right?
No.
But back in the day, we thought so. Maybe I'm being too hard on the kids.
I think so because those, Maybe we should go back to what our parents were listening to see if those made any sense.
I think we'll go a super throwback.
Right? Yeah.
But. I'm like, okay, at least this stuff rhymed. I'm like, at least he's writing a poem. But I don't know. DJ's cutting all the Z's?
Like he's waking people up?
Like, or is that like sawing logs? Like he's having a nap? I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know, not much of a DJ if he's sleeping.
Not with the name D Shay.
D Shay. But then he changed his DJ to Earthquake later. I remember.
Come on.
Like, that's good. Not the wrestling guy, the big fat
wrestling
guy, Earthquake.
That guy was the best.
He wasn't the best.
Well, it was awesome when he would jump around the ring like an earthquake was coming.
I liked it when I was playing WWF Superstars in the arcade.
Yeah.
And I was always there. He'd just jump and shake in the ring.
Yeah.
We should have a wrestling episode for sure.
Yeah,
I know we've been talking about it for years.
Yeah.
We should definitely have a wrestling. Yeah. That will go fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Is that what the kids are saying?
I think so.
All right.
But maybe not. I am. Anyway, if you don't give a damn, why are you staring at me?
Right?
Well, true. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's not great.
No. It's not good.
But we listened to it, and that album sold a shit ton of albums.
Yeah.
So, but not on the back of Play That Funky Music. No, sir. So,
do you think his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle song was better than that?
Ninja Rap?
Yeah.
Ninja Rap. No, I don't think it was better than that. So, you know what? I don't think he could dance better than any Kid or Play.
No, we couldn't.
Like, obviously, Vanilla Ice never saw House Party 1.
No.
Because that was one hell of a dance competition.
And that dance move still lives strong today. Like, when you're DJing weddings, I'm sure you see the two guys.
No.
You don't?
No.
Because my brother and I do it at every wedding.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I used to have, like, because I used to be a little hip hop kid, right?
Yeah.
So I used to wear the overalls, and like me and my buddies.
One strap?
We had one strap. Oh, yeah. And painted. They were painted. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
My buddy was an artist, so he painted up my overalls. He did Chicago Bulls. And like all kinds of like graffiti kind of style.
Right.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I guess so.
And I also had my hammer pants, too.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway, Play That Funky Music by Vanilla Ice is our throwback. What the hell were we listening to?
That's it. Maybe we should listen to that on the ride home.
Back in the, I think, you know what? I listened to it this morning while I was making breakfast. Oh, yeah. It's not good. There's a song I think there called "I Love You," which was probably the worst song ever recorded.
Okay.
So just saying. So that was What the Hell Were We Listening to 30 years ago. How you feel now? You feel old? Let me finish this. We'll move on.
That's a quick runner-up to Watermelon Sugar.
Okay. Are we going core 4 now?
Yeah, what do you want to hit? 1 to 4 or 4 to 1?
You tell me. What do you want to go?
You know what? I'm going to leave the last one because it's the one you really want. I'm just joking. Let's do number 4.
Okay, tell me about it.
We're hitting up the Beardmore Kolsch.
I like a Kolsch.
So this core 4. It's right there.
Okay, let me see. We're
the Beardmore.
George.
Coolest looking can.
Yeah, you probably can't see it if you're on YouTube, but what we'll do is I'll put the picture up in the YouTube video.
Yeah, nice.
And if you're not watching on YouTube, why the heck not? And I will put it up on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
But again, we are at Furnace Room Brewery in Georgetown today.
That's right.
And these are some great beers so far. I mean, we're 3 down. I would say I'm 2 for 3.
Yeah.
That's where I am. I wasn't a big Fountain Green guy. This is the Beardmore Kolsch. So George Beardmore had a high vision for a small tannery he purchased in Acton, not a tanning salon.
Okay.
I'm guessing what a tannery is not that. I'm sure it's not. In 1856 in Acton.
Okay.
It was worth the drive to the tannery. By 1899, the tannery had grown to an impressive 1 million square feet.
Come on.
Again, not a tanning salon. That would be a lot of tanning beds. The iconic Beardmore and Company water tower stood high above the many buildings that covered the 160-acre site. At its peak, it was the largest tannery in the entire British Empire. So, here we go. Beardmore Kolsch. I want to have that beer.
Yeah, right?
Doesn't need to be blonde like that, but cheers.
Cheers to you.
Well, I can
That cleans the palate.
I can work with that. Got to make some room over here. So, being the long weekend,
man,
having the barbecue.
Yep.
If I'm sitting around and eating barbecue or waiting for the smoker,
right?
I like to have me some chips.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a big fan of chips. We had a chat last week about chips.
Yeah.
And I called your wife on it.
Yep.
And I don't think she was very happy with me. But I proved my point.
Is, yeah.
Because on the Tostitos bag, it did say tortilla chips. And so anyway.
And most people agreed that it was chips on the poll.
Yeah. So, but we're going to talk about chips. So, this week I want to talk about what some of your favorite chips are.
Yeah.
Are there some chips that you can't get anymore that you used to get? I asked the guys here, I said, what are your favorite chips?
Right.
One guy said Ruffles. I was like, do you have a flavor? Plain?
Plain.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Another guy said sour cream and onion. That was
From
Kyle.
anyone. Yeah.
He said, doesn't matter. I said, do you have a brand? No, doesn't matter. One guy said Ponch or Eric Estrada.
Yep. Always one in the crowd.
There's always a comedian, right? In case you don't know, there used to be a show called Chips.
Yeah.
They did a bad remake of it with a movie, and Eric Estrada played a guy named Ponch. Anyway, some people, I mean, our listeners know who Eric Estrada is, probably.
I would hope so.
But some don't.
No.
So that's their chips. But what about you? Talk to me about some of your favorite chips.
So I appreciate that. So my head immediately goes to a bag of ketchup chips, Hostess, wrestling sticker inside.
Yes!
That's where it goes right there.
Oh my God, I had that written down.
Shut up.
I had that written down.
For real.
Back in the day, so wicked. So we were younger, but I had a friend who was 16. We were probably 13 when those were out, maybe a little bit younger.
Oh, younger, yeah. I think 7, 8.
But we had a friend across the street that was 16, had a car.
Yeah.
And we played basketball at his house all the time. But then we would go and we'd get in the car and we'd go to Max Milk and buy Hostess chips with the wrestling stickers in them and just collect all the wrestling stickers.
That's it.
That's amazing. I cannot believe you brought. I had tell story about Hostess right here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So Hostess you can't find anymore, I don't think, can you?
No.
I don't see, I go to the grocery store, I don't see Hostess chips.
They're probably like super discount brand now.
You think
I bet you No Frills got Hostess.
They don't.
For
I
real.
promise you No Frills does not have Hostess. But you may be right. But I don't know, Hostess chips were good. Ketchup chips.
Yeah.
You know,
Ketchup
I
is where
love
it's
some
at.
ketchup chips.
Yeah.
And I love, my cousin moved to Malta.
Okay.
With his wife. And he's like, can you please mail me ketchup chips?
Yeah.
I'm like, can I mail chips? Is that okay?
Sure.
So I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But Dom.
They're there now?
Dom, I'm sending him to you. Oh, yeah, he's in Malta.
When did Dom move to Malta?
Oh, he's been in Malta for years.
Oh, okay.
So, but so ketchup chips. I love me some ketchup chips. And it's funny, right? Because people in the States don't get it.
They don't.
But when they try it, they love it.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
I'm a big ketchup chips guy. But I also in our house, it's like, I know that if I want a bag of chips to myself, get some sour cream and onion. I like
real.
sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
But no one in my house is down with it.
Now, interesting. So, brand.
Right now, if I'm going straight up sour cream and onion,
That's it? Yeah.
it's Ruffles.
Oh, the way.
But it's funny because there's also a sour cream and yogurt.
That's disgusting.
No, it's not. Because if you think about it, yogurt is like, not sour cream and yogurt. It's onion. It's like a green onion in yogurt. Sorry, not sour cream and yogurt. Green onion in yogurt.
So it's not even sour cream and onion.
No, it's
onion and yogurt.
which is yogurt. A plain yogurt is similar to a sour cream. And they're that kettle cook brand.
Because they're white?
No, try them. I'm telling you. Do you like sour cream and onion chips?
Ruffles only.
Okay, will you try these if I get you a bag?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna get a bag on the way back. On the way home, we're gonna stop in. I'm gonna get you these. You're gonna like it next week. Trust me, you're gonna tell me. But they're the kettle cook ones. Do you like kettle cook chips? Like Miss Vicky's and stuff?
I didn't at first because they cut the freaking roof of my mouth every time. Every time.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, muffin.
Man, I want to enjoy my chips, not get an injury. I don't want to bleed out my mouth.
that's fantastic. So I like the kettle cook. But here's the fun thing that's coming out right now. Swiss Chalet is bringing back their Swiss Chalet Lay's chips.
Come on, man.
Chalet sauce, I think it's called. It tastes like
I see it. I don't even.
All those ones start to taste the same. So you've got fries and gravy, which I'm like, whatever. You got barbecue chicken, same thing. Swiss Chalet, same thing. So I'm not really down. Like I like a good barbecue chip. I was at the grocery store.
Like zesty barbecue?
Well, it's funny. They had old-fashioned barbecue and they had barbecue. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll pick up old-fashioned barbecue.
Yeah.
And then the cashier, she's like, what's the difference between old-fashioned barbecue and barbecue? I'm like, no.
You wouldn't just make something up?
No.
Come on, I would.
I was not in the mood to be creative. I was like, give me my chips. I want to go home and eat a bag in silence.
Do you know how I get chips in my house? My wife has to have a feeling that she wants chips in the house.
Why don't you go buy them?
Because why are you buying chips? We don't need that.
I want them. There's the answer.
But you know what she bought the other day?
Nope.
Which is pretty much my all-time favorite.
Tell me.
When we were talking ketchup, I'm talking to all-time favorite is dill pickle.
I like dill pickle.
Dill pickle,
Not
all the time.
All-time favorite. I would say that's Heather's.
I had to open them up for these kids having the frickin' hot dogs. I'm like, you kids mean a lot to me if I'm opening these dill pickle chips.
You offer them your dill pickle chips?
There's no other sides. I wasn't making nothing.
Okay, so let me go with this now. Since we're talking about chips, but not just potato chips.
No, tell me.
What about Fritos?
Frito, like corn chips? Are you talking the barbecue corn chips? Are you talking the Ringolos?
Not Ringolos.
Okay.
I'm not down with Ringolos. I don't consider Ringolos chips.
Okay.
But the corn chips, I would say are.
Yeah,
are you down with Fritos?
I would have to be the barbecue,
Yes,
not
sir.
the plain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do the plain. I like them. Mm-hmm. But the barbecue's where it's at. Again, corn chips.
Yeah.
Okay, corn, they are chips.
What about Bugles?
Not chips.
No, okay.
It's a snack.
I have a disgusting story about Bugles, but I won't share it since they're not chips. It's a waste of my time.
It's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
One thing I always had to get, we had to go to States to get, we talked to, it's funny, do you know we got a shout out on another podcast?
It was crazy. You played it for me and I'm like, what the?
So, quick digression here. Shout out to the Average Dads podcast. They gave us a shout out. Like, they liked one of my Instagram posts. I was like, oh, another dad podcast. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I reached out and I said, hey, and one of the guys said, he's like, oh yeah, we're on our first episode. Listen to you guys. You guys are great. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. We're great. We're awesome. You know, what are you going to do? I forget where. Oh yeah, he was talking. They're in Maryland.
Yeah,
I think Maryland. They're in the States, and they gave us a shout out. They're like, these guys just talk about like, you know, like cereal and you know how they couldn't get Count Chocula in Canada and they couldn't get, you know, these things again. I'm like, first of all, guys, we always could get Count Chocula.
Count Chocula without a doubt.
But Frankenberry,
no,
that was the tough one.
And Fruity Pebbles you couldn't get here for the longest time.
No, I didn't like Fruity Pebbles for the same reason you didn't like the kettle cooked chips.
Okay.
I feel like they cut my mouth because I couldn't wait too long to eat them. I'm like, I want to eat these things.
Yeah.
So we better pick up the pace.
It was amazing. They were like, they were, I don't know. They're awesome dudes, man.
Yeah, good dudes.
Anyways, but they like were so shocked that they thought we were a third world country without freaking cereal.
Yeah. We do get lots of cereals. I know we made it sound like we had to go to States to buy a bunch of cereals, but really,
more you than me.
It's like Frankenberry and stuff like that. But again, along those lines, one thing that we couldn't get here that I loved, and every time I went to the States, I would get combos, not chips. That's not what I'm here to talk about. But TGI Fridays potato skins.
Chips.
They're so delicious.
For real.
So delicious.
Is it just like a sour cream and bacon chip?
Kind of, except it's thick, like a potato. Like they took a potato and shaved it thicker than a regular chip.
Wow.
Like thicker.
That's
no. Thicker.
Yeah.
They were thicker chips. I'm telling you, man, they were great. We go on vacation. I'd be like, Mom, Dad, you need to take me to whatever grocery store with the Taps.
Yeah.
Take me to Taps.
Take me to Taps.
I need to get some TGI Fridays. And then like you get to the border and you're like, yeah, I got some TGI Fridays chips.
That's it, right? You notice when you cross the border, you brag about the awesome things you bought there.
Yeah.
I had a 55-inch TV in the back seat, and the border guard was just so impressed the deal I got. Anyways,
it's fun. Some border guys, you get like that summer, like, all right, go.
Yeah.
All right, go. Whatever.
Did you ever go back to ketchup for a second?
Yeah.
Did you ever try to make ketchup chips out of plain chips?
Never.
I
That
always
sounds
tried, and it
ridiculous.
was disgusting.
Ugh.
Just put some ketchup.
I tried it with salt and vinegar.
Come on, those are disgusting.
But then you're just make a soggy mush. Okay, so one more thing. So I don't mind a plain chip.
Yeah.
I dig a plain chip. As long as it's not a chip that's going to fall apart. Are you dip or no dip?
Oh, dip.
See, I'm not.
I have to get the French onion dip for the plain chips.
The hell of a good?
No, just
See, my
any
wife
French
gets the
onion.
hell of a good, has to be the hell of a good.
Well, she's a big spender, though.
Big spender.
Yeah.
Big spender. I see it and it's on sale. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll come home. I'll bring that to my wife. All of a sudden, I'm a hero.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what? I would just slam a bag of plain chips.
Yeah.
No dip. She'll get the dip. I'll be like, no, just give it to me.
My wife will be like, you eat plain chips all the time. It's because she doesn't bring home the dip.
Yeah. You got to bring home the dip.
And when we're limited on chip intake in the house, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know
I
what
love
I mean?
plain chips.
We didn't talk about this, and I
Hold
got
on. Let's move on.
Right, number 3.
Tell me about it.
So number 3, we're going to the Wright House.
There it is. Not the White House.
Nope.
That's a whole different story we're not even going to talk about today.
It's the Wright House.
Tell me about the Wright House.
So the Wright House was a Georgetown landmark from 1913 to 2003.
Oh.
Warm meals and many a refreshing beer welcome train travelers and locals alike. We got the Via Rail stop right here. And
that actually, to be honest, that's the reason the Patio Sessions came inside. We're out there we're going, okay, this would be a great place to have it. Then the train slammed by. We're like, no, this is a bad idea.
It was a well-known fact that you did not mess with Mr. Wright. Local legend has it he once removed 6 unruly patrons single-handedly.
Oh, no.
With our red ale, we strive to pay the same respect to the Wright House as it earned from the community back in the day.
All right.
That's a good story, actually.
I
could read that to my daughter when I put her to bed.
I think you should.
There you go.
Cheers.
Wright House. Ooh, that's got some heftiness to it.
I like this beer. Mm-hmm. Guys, Furnace Room, get here. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, get here. If you have not been to this place, get here. They've got their tap room, but then they got a patio outside. Mm-hmm. Where we're sitting right now, everyone's decided to leave us alone today, which is fine. But it's a nice place to sit up here. They got a Mortal Kombat 2 game, like the arcade game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you on after this, I think.
A lot of history. They got a lot of history around Halton. They're very, very about the roots of Halton Hills,
Georgetown.
Yeah.
I mean, we went all the way down to Niagara.
Yeah.
So this is delicious. And on that note, I think it's time you make me laugh, Paul.
All right. I think I'm ready this week.
Here we go. Let's go.
And now, get ready to cringe. It's the dad joke of the week.
Okay, I'm going to have my beer in hand. Maybe I'll do a spit take on this one.
Maybe.
I hope not.
Hold on. Let me get my other phone.
Please hold for this wonderful radio breakdown.
D-Train just messaged me.
D-Train. I told D-Train to come out.
Right?
Anytime we're doing a patio sessions, we encourage people to come out. I get it. It's a Sunday of a long weekend. We weren't going to see many people, but I wanted to see D-Train.
D-Train 126. How long are you there for?
Yeah, tell him. Okay.
I'm like, we're waiting for you.
This is great radio right here. We're texting a listener. Which is awesome. See, this is what happens. We interact, except we don't have great technology, so we just text them on the air live.
That's it.
So anyway, is that what you're doing right now, or are you finding your joke? Seriously.
I gotta tell you what he said.
Okay, all right.
This is going off the rails.
I love it. We're off the rails on
Here
a
we go.
Sunday.
Seriously, I want to come, but I fell asleep.
Tell him get out here. That's fine.
Oh, anyways, D-Train.
All right, so let's. Why don't you? That made me laugh enough. Your joke better be funnier. All right, here we go.
Joe.
Yes, Paul.
How do you make an elephant float?
There's an ice cream thing in here, but I don't know.
2 scoops of ice cream, an elephant, and a hell of a lot of root beer.
I knew there was ice cream.
I know.
I didn't see the hell of a lot of root beer coming, though. I like it. That's fantastic.
Man.
That's fantastic. I'm going to be honest. I'm out of stuff to talk about, so we might as well just talk about these beers, and we might as well talk about kind of what's coming up.
Listen, I'm never out of stuff to talk about.
I know you don't. No doubt you aren't. So it's funny because I'm looking at it, I'm like, we got a couple minutes left.
We're coming in here. The flight's usually four drinks, right? We come in, we talk to Kyle. I was like, oh yeah, we got 7. We're gonna set you up with all 7.
And we're like,
is that okay?
No problem.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I've got through 5 in what would normally be our regular length show.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm going to say that's like a pint. It's probably more than a pint. But I got through 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, we're here's where we're at. But here's what we're doing. So we're here at Furnace Room today, enjoying some flights of beer, and we've got a couple more patio sessions lined up to take us to when it starts to get cold.
That's right.
And when it starts to get cold, we're going to have to change the name a little bit. I don't know what.
I'd like to, though, with the twist.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, maybe we'll come up with something better than that.
I'm sure there's something a little bit more creative.
Yeah,
but through the winter months, I got no problem bringing it inside.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll continue the tour, if you will, to various tap rooms and pubs to try their beers. But yeah, so we've got a couple more lined up still while the weather we're still kind of trying to do it monthly, but that takes us kind of into November, and weather starts to get a little sketchy. Not many more patios.
Listen, this is what I'm going to tell you about the patios, right? Because there's areas that the industry is getting nervous.
Sure.
Right? Like what's our patronship gonna look like?
Can we move on to one more?
Maybe two. We're gonna hit up.
Look, I know you had the Chicken Man last week.
Yeah.
Let's do the Chicken Man last.
Okay.
Okay, so what am I doing? Number 2?
Dynamo. Yeah, number 2.
What's this called?
Dynamo.
Do we have a can for that?
It's a cream lager.
Oh, a cream lager.
1888, J.P. Barber built the first electrical power station in Georgetown, the first of its kind in North America. By damming the Credit River, he created a waterfall to power the turbines that ran the dynamo.
Damn you, Credit River.
Remnants of the dynamo and the dam are still visible today.
We're going to drive by on the way home.
Promise?
I sure do. All right, Dynamo. Cheers.
Cheers. That's a cream beer. That's a cream ale, I should say.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's not my favorite of the bunch.
No, but
if I'm
like people that like cream ale will love this. If you're a cream ale fan.
What I'm about to say is going to be rather controversial.
Okay, I'm excited. I love controversy.
My favorite beer we've tried today is probably the apricot beer.
For real.
Yeah. And that's not to take anything away from the rest of the beers.
Yeah.
But the apricot beer had great flavor.
Yeah.
And was light. And was pleasant. And I could probably drink a shit ton of them.
That's right. I just heard a dude come in here and give me a bunch of apricot.
Yeah, apricot. Yeah. So actually, keeping the sour aside, because understanding I can't walk in here and get that beer every week.
No, you can't get it
again. A great breakfast beer.
Yeah, I would say, man.
A great breakfast beer.
Yeah.
And generally, I'm not a sour guy. I had another brewery. Someone kept bringing me sours like as like a gift kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was not crazy about their sours, but this was actually quite good.
2 weeks from now, 2 weeks from today, they're doing a peach sour.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, we're coming.
They're doing a peach sour on the Saturday.
Coming.
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
There ain't no peach festival in Stony Creek, Winona, so we might as well try a peach sour over
Come
here.
on down to the Furnace Room. So anyway, I think that's it for us this week. This is the Chicken Man. Paul can give you what he said about the Chicken Man.
Let's just take a quick sip.
All right, let's do it. All right. Here, Chicken Man. Yeah, Chicken Man's a good beer.
Yeah.
That's a good beer. That's what a beer tastes like to me.
That's a beer's beer.
It's a beer's beer. So I could drink that.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, not one thing I drank today was something I wouldn't drink.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The fountain.
Yep.
Right? That would be my last pick.
I'm with you.
Just because of the florals and the evergreen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It tasted like Christmas trees.
Yeah. But
maybe you like Christmas trees.
Yeah,
Good for you, right? So anyway, excellent beers. Thanks to Dan and the whole crew,
everybody here,
for having us here at Furnace Room this week. Yeah. You know what? If you're out in Georgetown area, come by and grab yourself. Have a flight of beers. Try the Core 4. Yeah. They were good. Everything here was good. The ambiance is great. Hey, even if you're just out driving around. Don't have many. Come here and just have a couple.
Just try a little bit.
Okay? Because you know what? You're driving.
Yeah.
So let your passengers go to town.
Yeah.
But you be safe. Anyway, that's it for us this week. Have a great week, everyone. We will talk to you next week.
From your kitchen.
From the kitchen. Bye.
See you later.